Hello, this is Wanda, and welcome to Surviving the Narcissist. On this channel, we look at narcissism from a personal, a professional, and a spiritual perspective. I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor. I'm a certified life coach specializing in narcissistic abuse recovery and spiritual because narcissistic abuse affects us mind, body, and spirit. On this episode, we're going to look at why, if all possible, you should avoid going on vacation with a narcissist because this is the vacation season. Now, some people can't avoid it, but I'm going to give you some reasons why you should avoid going on a vacation with a narcissist. Number one is because narcissists love control. So, because narcissists love control, your vacation is going to be controlled by them and dominated by them. So you have experience. We have experience dealing with narcissists, and we know that they love control. So before we go on vacation, we might try to say, well, you know what? We're going to this particular location, wherever we're going. I like to be around water. So let's say we go somewhere where there's a lot of water. And so you might say, well, I really want to go there. I want to relax. I want to be by water. I don't want a vacation that's full of activities. And so the narcissist might agree. And you might have a verbal agreement. Well, we'll do half activities and we'll do half just relaxing and laying on the beach or, by the pool, on our balcony. We'll do relaxation because a lot of times, like when I go on vacation, I don't want to be dead tired when I come back. Even though I might take a couple of days off when I get back from vacation, but I want to take the couple of days off to kind of like get back on schedule, so to say, or get back with your routine because you know that you're off on vacation. But I don't want to be dead tired when I come back from vacation. So you think that you have an agreement, but when you get there, everything changes because narcissists lie and they future fake. So they tell you what you want to hear, which future faking means that they fake now or tell you what they want to hear, what you want to hear, and then it changes in the future. So when you get on the vacation, this was supposed to be a day that was more like a relaxing day. You're just enjoying being on vacation. What? So the narcissist is going to be like, well, what? I can't believe we spent all this money and we traveled, and the only thing we're going to do is just, lay around and, you know, walk around and try to figure out the environment, at the beach or at the pool. I mean, we could have just stayed home and if we wanted to just sit by the pool. We could have just went to a local beach. I mean, a beach is a beach. So they're going to keep nagging you and nagging you and nagging you and nagging you, which is a form of verbal and psychological abuse, until you agree, well, okay, we're not going to do that today. What do you want to do? And then when you give them the control, they want to do something all day. You do something, activities all day. You're doing activities and you're eating at the same time. Well, why don't we sit down and have a relaxing lunch by the water? Oh, you can sit by the water anywhere. It's water from where we came from. So you're doing things all day. You're doing activities from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You might like say, well, let's relax and sit on the balcony or just walk around. Walk around. We could walk around at home. So then you're out doing things after midnight because you're on vacation. That's the kind of vacation they want to have. So number one, you don't want to go on vacation with a narcissist if you can help it because they're going to control the whole vacation. Number two reason is if you refuse to do what they want to do, or if you refuse to let them control the whole vacation, they'll be missing an action. So they'll be missing an action, And that's a form of devaluing you and discarding you while you're on vacation, because they'll be like, well, you know what? I don't feel like doing what you want to do. So you go ahead and do what you want to do, and I'll go do what I want to do. And you're like, well, wait a minute. We came on vacation together. You don't know anybody here. Oh, I'm a friendly person. I mean, they're a manipulator, but of course they won't use this term. I'm a manipulator. I know how to use people. I know how to get narcissistic supply. So they will go out and start meeting people. They might hang out, just sit out in front of the hotel and just start talking to people. They may go to the bar and they just start talking to people. Most hotels, because they know that a lot of tourists, you have to be careful going out in unfamiliar environments. Most hotels have DJs or some kind of live entertainment on the grounds or in the hotel. Well, they'll just go and leave you and just start meeting people. So that's a form of devaluing and discarding you while you're on vacation because you wouldn't do what you wanted them to do. So they're looking for new supply. Well, because they did it the first night of your vacation or whenever they did it, if you're like, well, then they might come back and you'll say, well, where have you been? You've been gone all day. And they're like, oh, I met somebody that was at the bar. I met somebody at the pool. And they said that they like to do things like I like to do things. So we were out doing things together. They don't call. They don't consult you. I thought we were on vacation together. So you might end up being by yourself because they're looking for new supply. Another thing that a narcissist will do, any plans that you made, they will ruin it. So it might start as soon as you leave the door. Well, we're leaving the house 3 hours early so we can be on time. That was your plan. But they're complaining. I don't know why we had to leave so early. Well, we had to leave early because we want to be on time. We don't want to miss the plane. We have things to do. Well, it doesn't make sense. Why would you schedule something for that early in the morning? Like they didn't know that you were catching an earlier flight to save money, or they didn't know the flight time. It might have been a flight where it was a big discount, but they act like it's a big surprise. They didn't know. So that's how they disrupt your vacation, and you don't have peace. Why'd you pack this? Why'd you pack that? Your bag was too big. I told you not to take this bag. So they start ruining your vacation before it really gets started. So then when you get to your destination, is something wrong with the hotel room? The staff didn't check you in right. It's always complaining, and that's how they ruin your vacation. By disrupting. And that's how they disrupt it. Gaslighting, fault finding, blame shifting. It's your fault. Then they, because they weaponize your vacation, you were victimized all over again because they weaponize your vacation to use it as a tool of abuse. And please tell me your experience with going on vacation with a narcissist. And like I said, if it's any way possible, because we always like to talk about solutions. So one solution is be aware of the type of person that you're going on vacation with. These behaviors have been going on all the time. So don't have unrealistic expectations that because we're on a vacation, because we're going to a different location, we're staying in a 5-star hotel, it's a resort, they have all kind of activities. Don't expect it to be any different or any better than it is when you're at home. The only difference is the narcissistic person brings themselves and they bring their behavior to the vacation. Another boundary to have is because you expect it, you don't set yourself up with false expectations. So when the person starts complaining, it's kind of like a gray rock. Well, I'm just happy to be on vacation. See, you're not going to take my joy away because the fact that I can go on vacation is a gift. So I'm not going to let you spoil this vacation. So it's a form of gray rocking. And when they say that they're going to leave you to go somewhere else, or you realize that they're trying to devalue, they're trying to discard you while on vacation, and they're looking for new supply. So even though our tools are to help protect us, so when they go somewhere else, you say, well, fine, I'm going to be on the balcony. I'm going to be here. So even though they're trying to devalue you and discard you, you still hold your integrity and you hold your truth. Well, I'm going to let the person know where I am. Well, even if they don't answer their cell phone or play like they didn't get the message, you know that you know what you did. So that's how you don't get sucked into the gaslighting, because I know I told you that I was going to be here. I know I told you that I was going to be there. When you said that you didn't want to eat at this particular restaurant, I know I texted you and said, okay, I'm going to eat what I want to eat, and you can eat what you want to eat. But if possible, at all costs, avoid going on vacation with a narcissist, because it will not be a good time. As a matter of fact, the abuse will be heightened and worse because you could have stayed at home and been abused. And so to pay a lot of money and to have your expectations high, I'd rather stay home than go on vacation with a narcissist. And as I said, please like, subscribe, and share. And also, in addition to sharing your experiences with going on vacation with a narcissist, tell me how you handle it. Because I just gave you some suggestions how to handle it if you have to go. Because, a lot of people don't like traveling about by themselves. So if somebody is not afraid to travel, that is the attraction. But don't let the attraction to travel with somebody else be a trap. And thank you for watching this video. And until next time, be blessed.